Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production. Back with another best of three Blitz series, and there's a couple things to go on here. So we got Kayo versus Oldhim, as my face is casually frozen because my phone doesn't know how to record properly. This is going to be the last of our last of the matchups that we actually planned for in our series. We've been churning out this stuff left and right, multiple blitz games. So hopefully everyone has got some good ideas for their skirmish. And this one's going to be out in time for the last week in case you want to play KO or Oldhim. My name is Eric. I'll be playing the Oldhim. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm joined by my co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, co-compatriot in that order, Rob.
Hey.
And he's going to be on the KO. This is his favorite hero, by far, I would say.
Yep.
Probably his most practiced hero, probably. And so
And then, how much practice do you actually need on KO?
Exactly. So we have this match. We're gonna go over the key cards here. KO has been featured. Oldhim has been featured, but this is a bit of a different Oldhim build. So this is the more aggressive style. This is the build that I took yesterday to my skirmish and ended up winning it. So it is a fairly good build, very similar to the other ones I've been doing good, but the report for that kind of skirmish will be out in a discussion video a little bit later this week. With that, if you do like our content, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to get more notifications. Click the little notification bell. Feel free to follow our Twitter, where I do special kind of announcements, post up Spotify early, and put out the schedule for the week. So with all that being said here, we're going to go over a couple of the key cards here. I'll be starting with the Oldhim. So we have Gambler's Glove. We kind of tested this a little bit earlier between Crater Fist and Gambler's Glove, and I think it kind of was like half-half. It's like sometimes it's really good, sometimes it doesn't do anything, because I think one time I did a ready to roll, he just rolled again, and he still rolled a 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas another time I was able to prevent a 9 damage off this, because I think you rolled something for 18.
So I think it went from 12 damage, and then you rolled it. Then I instead
and
had
went
to
to
half
three.
it.
It went to three. Yeah. So it was one of those 6 powers. So it was able to like negate the doubling effect once, and that essentially effectively reduces like a block for 9, right? So I think I'm gonna keep in the Gambler's Gloves because it is important for ready to roll. If he does like miss one roll and then a second ready to roll, it could invalidate pretty much an entire ready to roll if he only has one attack. It also could like come in with like, oh, maybe there's like one good attack that doesn't have go again or something like that, or it's a dominate, right? So that could be very, very scary. And so we're going to be running the Gambler's Gloves here instead of the Crater Fist, which is just the regular 3 block essentially throughout the game. Channel Lake Frigid. KO really hates paying extra for things, and I think this brute in general seems to be very tuned as far as its resources go. Even when you run like Barkbone and stuff like that,
there are a lot of yellows in this deck, and a lot of the attacks do cost 2. So having to pitch 1 extra resource for my attacks is going to hurt a lot.
It's a little that deck does not run a lot of blues, which is fair. Brute doesn't run a lot of blues, period. And then Channel Lake having it on, especially early, will like stunt a lot of the pressure that's coming out from the KO. Okanold is just Okanold. The specialization that's not a specialization, even though he's got his damn face on he's got his entire body on the thing here, but that's okay. It just comes in for 9. If you double fuse it, 9 dominate. The 2 cards, it's super, super good. KO and Brute in general is a very card hungry deck with hands that require multiple cards to actually do something worthwhile. So I think these are the 3 main cards we're going to be looking for in the matchup. Pass it on to Rob.
Yep, sounds good. I am running, of course, Ready to Roll. You're not playing KO unless you're running this card, so enough said, that is the star of the deck.
Star of the show.
Next we have Blood Rush Bellow, of course, if you get this card. Not as key in KO, but it does enable the double claws into hopefully a doubled attack for, at least 22 damage, so that's really good. Then we have Beast Within. There are quite a lot of attacks here in this deck that discard, or rather draw and discard. If you can draw and discard into a Beast Within, you're doing really well for yourself, and they often gain the go again. There's this Pulping, there's the Wild Ride as well that gains the go again, so very good synergy with Beast Within. It's also yellow, that blocks for 3, so excellent card. And I am running Barkbone Strapping instead of the Tunic. I think we practiced with both, and I felt that being able to block 1 and then get a burst of a few resources, especially with Ready to Roll, because you can also re-roll the Barkbone if you want to. That is, a really good card. It does beat out the Tunic, especially in these fast-paced games where Tunic might not even get to 1 charge. And if you use this earlier, it's kind of like you're getting the advance in your Tunic. So it is a very good card. And Skull Crushers, I'm not running Gambler's Gloves. I'm going to take advantage of my high rolls and hopefully get more damage with
Take
the Skull
advantage
Crushers.
of you being yourself and see if you can
Yeah,
just brute force it. No pun intended.
I've had some really good turns with Skull
Some
Crushers.
disgusting luck here.
Because you can ready to roll into your scab skins and get a free, one extra damage on your Skull Crushers and keep going with more attack action. So yeah, really good.
And the last thing before I note, as you can see in front of me, we have the new, I want to say it's not improved, it's the first draft here. The Spark of Genius playmat. Beautiful stitched, but not actually stitched because we couldn't afford it, embroidery on the dash. Spark of Genius,
yes.
full banner. Feels amazing. These will be featured in a lot of giveaways. That's kind of the main purpose, especially given to people who've helped the channel a lot.
Yeah.
We've like
locals and so on. Yeah.
Locals and stuff. Like we will like sell if people want to buy them to support the channel. We will sell it, but that wasn't the main purpose of making these mats in the first place. If you are interested in purchasing one, you can leave a comment or message us one, and based on the amount of demand, we could conceivably, based on how much it was such a limited print run.
We only got a few, or
we didn't get that many.
Yeah, there weren't that many. So.
We got about 2 dozen.
We have a lot of people to thank for the channel as well. So a lot that we're going to be giving away to people.
I think we're already like almost half
over
gone.
Half, right?
Almost half of it's gone,
yeah.
And we've only had them for about 2 or 3 days. But people really like it. It's also we use on Ink Gaming, so they have a really nice finish, much nicer than the Fab Mats. We actually compared yesterday's skirmish. We actually start touching everything, and these are much smoother and much nicer to actually play your cards across. So I'm not trying to upsell here, but anyways, let's start the game.
The picture was very high res as well, so it came out really nicely.
It did. It does look beautiful.
Eric is the only one who has them right now, but he's sending me one soon.
I put out a tweet with me and Yuki playing with it. So if you check our Spark of Genius, you'll see me and Yuki playing a tweet. We played one of our Swiss games on it.
I'm ready to roll.
I'm ready to roll 6.
You got 6. Oh, me too. 5-1.
This happened. I rolled the same. I forgot who. I rolled the same as them for 3 rounds in a row. Like 3 rolls. It was the exact same. I forgot who it was.
I got a 4.
I got a 9. Okay, so I'm ready to roll. I'm gonna go first. You always want to go first in this matchup, just to avoid Kayo going first, because Brute can do nasty things, and Oldhim can try to get
come in for 12 plus on turn 1.
Yep, and Oldhim can get some nice things turn 1. I obviously don't have those things because I'm not very good at the game. So what we're gonna do is pitch a cranial crush to create a seismic surge with the tectonic plating. I have 2 floating. I think what I have to do
is pass.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Agreed.
I'm really happy you did that because I have 3 cards that don't block in my hand.
Yeah, I don't actually have like an ice card to swing the whale. And my other cards aren't very good at pitching anyways, so I'd rather not risk letting you get the free recycle there. Over to you.
I mean, at least I got some aggressive cards, but like none of them block in this deck. There's quite a few cards that don't block. So I will start off by pitching Tear Limb from Limb, and I will play Bear Fangs.
Yep.
So Bear Fangs is a 6. I will then draw and discard. Okay.
The only saving grace is the Intimidates are much less often in this deck. I'll pick the...
Right. You want to roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah, 1. Left card.
1. It's my pummel. No. I was going to use that.
Well, now you don't get to. So...
Well, I'm going to roll. So
is that your only blocking card? That's kind of funny.
It was the only blocking card turn 1, yes.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Roll. I got a 1, which actually kills the Skull Crushers.
Bye Skull Crushers. Now everyone can see in chat and be like, oh, maybe Gambler's Gloves is not bad. It's not bad, but like...
Yep, in this case, it definitely low rolled, so I'm coming in for 3.
Coming in for 3?
Literally the worst dice roll, literally the worst card to discard. What is going on?
I think I will block with... 3, 6...
I have to high roll like crazy to stay in this game now.
You do have to high roll like crazy.
Time to switch to the loaded dice. I'm using these dice now.
I'll block with an Endless Winter.
Sounds
for 3.
good. Yeah, let's arsenal this, I guess. Pass to you.
Yep. Seismic Surge pops.
Hmm.
I will pitch a blue Autumn's Touch to create another Seismic,
Hmm.
and then come in with a Command and Conquer for 6. So I have
Okay.
the Command and Conquer turn 1. There's really no point hitting anyone turn 1 with Command and Conquer. It's just so much better when they have an Arsenal card. Rob
Yeah,
doesn't have that much armor because his Skull Cap is off, so being able to block this with, yeah, 2
I'll block
cards is
two
what I
cards
thought.
here. Swing big and a yellow
Yeah,
riled up.
but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing bigger because I have Pummel in hand. So I'm gonna
Oh.
pitch a blue, and I'm gonna make Rob regret he wanted to record today. I did put the cards to the bottom already, so I'm coming in for
Sounds
10
good.
now on your 6
Yeah,
because you
so
were.
I can't react to that. So I will take 4, and I will lose my arsenal, which is Wild Ride. And I
Yep.
discard one card randomly,
Yeah.
or I pick. I
One
forget.
card. You pick the Pummel. Is
I pick one. Okay,
yeah, you pick one off the Pummel.
perfect. Yeah, I'll just discard Reckless Swing here. So
Sure.
couldn't actually use it, sadly.
True. True. True.
So I'm at 16.
And I'm
Okay,
at 20.
sounds good.
Drop.
And on my turn, I will just arsenal this card, pass it to you.
Sure. Sounds good. This hand is interesting. It's not that good, but
Mm.
I'll pitch the yellow Autumn's Touch. I want to try to get as Oldhim as many cards in the arsenal as I can to Crown of Seeds, try to stack my deck a little bit, and cycle as much as I can to get to my threats.
Yeah.
So I will do that. One floating.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, do not have an ice card, so I'm just going to be swinging in this Cranial Crush
The
to...
Winter's Whale.
Yeah, swinging with the Whale for 4. It has no on hit, but I have 2 cards in hand.
Mm. Pummel number 2.
Yep.
Um,
I mean,
I
Pummel's always a threat, but this Pummel, like if I pummeled this, it wouldn't get the discard, nor would you get the
yeah.
Frostbite. So pummeling was not
Mhm.
really what you want to do here.
It's true. I'll declare no block on that.
Sure, you want to take 4?
Yeah, I'll take 4.
That's reasonable. I will
Going all in.
Arsenal 1 card and pass to you.
Okay. Okay. Let's start by pitching Reckless Swing
Mm-hmm.
to play from Arsenal. It will be a pulping. So I'm going to draw and discard.
Reasonable.
Okay. If I discard a 6, it gains Dominate. And if you block with only 1 card, or fewer, I guess, I gain Go again. So here's 1 to 4.
I'm KO now. That was a 3.
That was
So third
okay.
card.
Number 3. That is a what is this called? Bear Fangs.
Bare Fangs.
So-
You just played it. Uh,
So,
so
we are,
that's
I'm gonna roll
so,
KO, of course.
so that's
Oh,
dominate.
I needed to roll KO's ability first, actually, because KO's ability is the trigger,
Mhm.
and the draw discard is actually the card text once it resolves. So
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't actually know that.
I believe so, yeah, because it's not a cost to draw and discard.
Oh, it's
for
not a
these cards.
cost. Okay.
No, so KO should always go first. I should explain that. So I got a 1 again.
Wow,
Coming for
you're
3.
you're
That was
not.
the loaded dice. Damn. All right, I'm gonna give this one a try later. So
I
3.
will block. I will block for 3. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. I'm going to pitch 1, go to 2, and I'll spend 2 on a pulping number 2.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's
Fair
draw
enough.
and discard. Man.
So you're gonna KO first.
Oh,
You just now I remembered what you said. I'm paying attention because we're not recording this at night.
that's so funny. Let's go. I got a 2. It's an improvement. This dice is the favored one so far.
Okay, so it's coming in for.
3 more damage.
I'll take 3.
By the way, before
Yeah,
I do
you have to
that,
discard.
just
Yeah, for the dominate, right? I'll discard the right card.
my right card, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Rile
riled
up.
up.
Okay.
So I do gain dominate on 3 attack.
So I'll be taking 3 here.
Potentially go again. Okay. Yeah. So I did get stuck with Beast Within, unfortunately. I'm just gonna pitch it for a claw. They're unfortunately I don't want to arsenal that card, so I'm gonna come in for 3 more. Paying 3 for an attack action card is really hard in this deck, so it's not worth arsenaling.
That's fair. I think I'm just gonna take the 3 here. I might as well. I've already committed.
That's fair. Okay.
Because
Your
there's
turn.
no on hits. There's no threat of anything. Like there's no point
No.
shoving in stalagmite. There's no point shoving in plating. I didn't want
Yeah.
to pitch for crown because my hand doesn't really need to.
Mhm.
So seismic
Yeah.
surge gone. So I'm gonna do the pitch or yield seismic with a yield CNC.
How many cards left?
1 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't have another. I don't know where my ice cards are, but I've been lacking ice cards lately. So
Hmm.
this is the better play because
Okay.
it forces
So
more damage.
yeah, so I'm kind of looking at that, thinking that I have no arsenal right now, so
Hmm.
damage is not so bad. If he does pummel, I guess that's okay. So I'll block with a Beast Within for 3,
Hmm.
and I will go ahead and add the Skull Cap and the Bark Bone here for
So you're blocking
6 total.
6. Yep.
Yes.
I will do the pummel.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Uh,
kept 3 cards just because I wanted to be able to pitch something on my turn to be able to attack.
yep.
So I'm not going to block this. I'll take 4.
But you can't.
I
CC.
know. And I'll
Uh,
discard 1 card. It'll be a blue Wrecker Romp here. So
yep. Yeah,
yeah,
the reason why I pummeled there is just because it is the easiest thing to pummel, and I get 4 free damage and a card from hand, and the card from hand is really what I was going for. Like
it did matter because now I can't Arsenal a card.
yeah,
So
which is very good if I want to be like pressing more damage.
yeah.
That's it. Over to you.
Okay, my turn will be simple. I will pitch 3 for a pack hunt when floating.
Give me
I
rolling it
will
up.
first roll KO. I got a 1.
You are you should have rolled gambler's gloves this game.
It wouldn't have mattered. I'm rolling so many ones that it won't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, 3 with Intimidate. I Intimidate once.
Intimidate once. Well, some of the cards in my hand don't block, so.
The number
What would
1.
you- Number 1.
I'm gonna roll that anyway if I tried rolling. So,
Sure.
3 damage.
3 Dimaggio.
Oh man,
Yeah, I'll block with Autumn's Touch.
sounds good. I've broken my Skull Crushers at least 4 times this game.
It's true. Well, you need Ready to Roll to like really.
Yes, I haven't
Roll
drawn that
well.
or Blood Rush yet. So I mean, combining that with not rolling any good, good 6s or 5s, that hurts a lot.
It's fair.
Okay.
Let's E-strike him for 5 go again. Putting a card to the bottom. I have 1 card in hand. This is the more aggro variant.
Yeah. So you bottomed and you said go again, right?
Yeah, and I have 1 card in hand left.
Okay. So I'm thinking maybe pitch into Winter's Wail makes sense, but I'll just go ahead and block, I think. Because 5, I'm at 8. Yeah, dangerously low here.
You're dangerously under pressure. No, I'm not going to under pressure again.
We've
1
had
is
enough of that
We've had
for a
enough of that.
lifetime. I'll block 3, I think, and take 2.
Yep.
No one hits. I'm not too worried.
I will
Well,
pitch.
you might have only hit the -1, so I was at 8. I should be at 6.
Oh, sorry. This is no frosty hammer.
Oh, it's
just
non-frosty.
It's a what do people say?
Non-frosty.
A warm hammer, a hot hammer, or something like
Hot
that.
hammer?
Or like
Is that what they
some.
say?
I don't know. What do people say? Comment down below. What do people say for the one without the on hit?
You got no
kinda
cards
curious.
left, right?
No.
Okay, so I don't need CNC. I'll block for 3 with CNC, and I'll add in the
Yep.
Skull Cap blocking 4.
Yeah, at this point Rob's at 6, so I'm just gonna like pedal to the metal. I don't really need the
Yeah.
crown at the moment. Like, yeah, he could roll like hot with the KO, but that's where I have the gambler's gloves to hopefully prevent one and just come in
Yeah.
with a full hand.
And I still don't have my Ready to Roll or Blood Rush, so I'll pitch 3 for Smash Instinct yellow. This is
That,
going to be
intimidates,
an
right?
Intimidate, but I will first roll KO.
Yep.
Ugh. So 4. Okay, we're getting closer. So let's go.
Oh, you need 5 or 6. I was about
I
to
need
like
5 or 6.
grab the gambler's glove because I'm like, is it 4,
Do-
5,
do you
6, or
wanna
is it
reroll
5,
my-
6? No, I don't
my,
want to. I don't need to help you this game.
I rolled another 4 for the Intimidate. So number 4.
Oh, I'm just like, wow. So even if I would have helped you, it wouldn't have worked. Okay.
So true. Anyway, 3 damage. This is not
Yep.
my game.
I'll just block with Autumn's Touch Blue.
Sounds good, yeah. This feels like a very scoopable scenario.
Scoop.
I just
I
feel
mean,
like you got all your armor, you got the stalagmites still.
I think KO could win, but like KO needs early Ready to Roll, early Blood Rush to win.
Yep, I needed the pressure early. This is not looking very good. I mean, still winnable, I guess, if I
Yeah.
get really lucky this turn, but I can't fully block everything now. Or rather, I can't just take everything and
Yeah.
keep a big hand, so it's not looking that good.
Yep. I'm gonna be pitching 6 to Seismic Spinal for 9.
Yeah.
Again, more of an aggro variant card. Was it in the last list? This is just such an efficient card because just for 6 you get the Seismic and the Spinal. And then next turn, if you get another Spinal, I don't have a pummel, but the idea is like this is the most pummelable card when you have the Seismic because it just costs 2 blues to do the Spinal pummel.
Right.
It's quite nice.
4+2. Yeah,
No cards in hand. Obviously, no
that's
puppets
fine.
left.
I'll
But
block 9, having to block with my Blood Rush here. Kind of
oh, you
hurts, but
finally got it.
I finally got it. But I can't play it if I take the damage. Oh, I guess
That's
it's a
true.
crush, but either way, it's fine.
Yeah.
I have a better thing to do anyway. On my turn, I'm just gonna
Energy
energy
potion. I was
potion.
about to say better thing. Literally can only be energy potion.
Yeah, exactly. And I have like
Uh,
still like 3 hits in my deck that I can draw here, so it's
okay.
not so bad.
This looks stupid, but I have to do this, right?
And I like stupid. Do it.
What would Demos do? I know what he would do, but it's not this play. This is the Eric version of the Demos play. What Demos would do is he would pitch this Channel Lake to play this other Channel Lake. No, sorry, he would pitch this blue to play Channel Lake, pitch the other Channel Lake to come in with the hammer for 4, and
Sounds like a good play.
Arsenal the last card. This is the Eric
That.
play. This is the Eric play. Pitch 9 for Pulverize.
Uh,
That's the Eric play right there.
the Eric play.
So it's one cost 1 less from the seismic. So just pitching 9 for 14 seems good.
Seems good.
Maybe
Okay.
he would do that. Maybe I'm giving him too little credit. I actually don't know.
Maybe.
Demos,
So,
comment down below. Tell me if I'm wrong.
All right, let's do block 9, and I'll add in Scabskins to block 11, taking 3.
Yep. So your next thing is -4.
Yep, it's okay. I'm gonna Arsenal on my turn.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah,
I
so
could have
now,
fully blocked, but I did block with 1 ready to roll here.
yeah, you're getting the cards slightly too late here.
Slightly.
Yeah, and I'm getting all the stuff I need. So I'm just gonna strike for 5, go again.
Mm-hmm.
2 cards left.
Oof, and I drew an E-Pod as well.
Yeah, to
5,
be fair,
right?
KO has a lot of cards that don't block because you got the potions, you got 6 brute cards that don't block.
Wild Rides. Yeah,
Wild
there are
Rides,
6.
Bare Fangs, Tear Limb from Limb.
Pulpings. Yeah.
Oh, Pulpings too.
Bare Fangs, Pulpings, Tear Limb from. I only have 1 Tear Limb from Limb.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
it's 7 cards plus the pots. There's 9
Yeah.
cards in this deck. Yeah.
It's true.
Okay,
E-Strike is
so-
just the go again, yeah.
And it's gonna be 5 go again. I do have to block this, or else I just die. I've got the E-Pot, which is nice. I don't really need the blue, so I'll block with my Wrecker Romp blue, and I think I just take the 2. Yeah,
Go down to
take
1.
2. Yeah.
Going down to 1. I will pitch the Polar Blast for the Frosty Hammer.
Yeah, so the Frosty Hammer is really what I wanted to block here. So we will go for, it is 4, right? So Pack Hunt and Scabskins for 1, that is 4 total.
I'll Arsenal my last card. Over to you.
All right. So after all that, I managed to salvage 1 of my ready to rolls. I drew both of them in that 1 turn when you pulverized. I
Yeah,
could have fully blocked, but I would have lost my only damage threat, really. My only
That's
combo piece. So I got a lot of resources, and I do have the Bark Bone, so that's not so bad.
Yep.
Let's start with ready to roll,
sure.
and I'll roll Scabskins for the heck of it, I guess. You could
was-
Gamblers them,
yeah.
but I
There
don't
was a
think they're
com-
worth gambling.
There was a comment I read that you're supposed to roll both dice at the same time and remove the lowest roll. I don't know if you roll both dice at the same time. Could you read that out?
Sure, yeah. So if you would roll 1 or more dice this turn, instead roll that many dice plus 1 and
Yeah,
ignore
I think
the lowest roll.
I think you're actually supposed to roll both of them at the same time. I think so.
So how
'Cause
would gamblers? Can you pick the one that you want to re-roll? I guess of the 2. If you want to gamblers.
Yeah, exactly. Because when a
Okay.
hero rolls a 6-sided die, you may destroy it.
Okay.
If you do that hero re-rolls the die. So I can't.
Okay.
I can. It's only 1 die.
Okay, gotcha. That's a good point then.
As
So
long as
I
the
rolled
English
1,
language is a
that's a
3.
and a 5. Yay!
Okay,
Wait,
so
that's for Scabskins. That's for Scabskins. Yeah.
that's for scabs. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
re-roll.
get 2 action points. Okay,
Yeah, I'm not gonna re-roll your scabs because you got.
it's kind of funny. Yeah, so 2
If you
action
roll,
points.
if
I
you
thought it
rolled
was
like a
funny.
1 and a 2, no, even then I wouldn't re-roll. Only if you rolled like a. I actually don't think I re-roll scabs at all. That's no point. All right, dude. Up.
Okay, so I think I gotta do this. Let's crack the E-Pot
Mm-hmm.
and go with Wild Ride. So we'll
Sure.
roll the KO's ability first. 2 dice.
2 dice.
I got a 6 in there, so 2 and 6.
Okay, so that's something right there. You have 1 card in hand.
And I will draw and discard.
So if you draw a non-6 power and discard it, your turn is not done because you have
I have
another
an
action
action
point.
Yes.
So you have 1 action point left after this.
Yes.
So you'd go up to 2 if you hit the go again, technically,
I
right?
would.
But you only have 1 card in hand.
Use
Yeah.
more than one. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you don't have an extra, like, unless you crack the bark bone, which is like, without blood rush, your claws are only 3.
Yeah.
So from my perspective, it's kind of like I'm probably blocking the stalagmite anyways, just to make it really awkward for him. So I'm gonna be
Yeah.
blocking. I could pretty easily block 2, 4, 6, pitching 7 with the crown and still have some remaining. So the question is, do I really pop the gloves now? He's at 1. I think this has to be the time because like if I can make that half, that is like I just don't have to block pretty much. So I'm gonna gambler gloves. You're 6.
Fair enough. Okay, let's re-roll that one. Come on. This is the weighted dice.
Is it the
Oh, it's a
weighted dice?
5. It's a 5.
Is it a 5? Okay, well I
Yep.
tried. I guess.
So worse than Crater Fist confirmed. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean,
So
yeah.
it is 12.
It's gonna be
Oh,
coming for 12, and then you,
start.
yeah, draw discard.
Here you go. 1 or 2. You can roll if you want.
So evens left, odds right.
Sure.
Right.
Odds right.
Yeah.
E-pot. Okay.
So it's a good thing you rolled scabs.
Yeah,
It's a good thing you hit
that's true.
scabs, otherwise your turn would be done.
that is correct. So
Okay,
12 damage.
Okay, because his E-pot is discarded, that makes me believe that the card left is most likely a yellow, just because that's probably the majority of his decks, other than some of the reds I've seen him block with already. And because I think it's a yellow, what would I be preventing? Because KO is not on the
You prevent
claws.
claw. You prevent the claw for 3.
Rob can bark bone and try to come in again. So it's coming in for
Yes,
12.
If this is a 6 attack card that costs 2, for example, giving me a frostbite would hurt a lot because I'd have to roll 5 or 6 on the. Actually, I have to roll 6 exactly on the bark bone.
And you'd have to pay for the bark bone, which is kind of nice.
Oh, you're right. So I
Off
have
the
to pitch the
frostbite.
card to actually play with it. So yeah, actually pay it. You're right. So
I'm gonna crown
Frostbite makes
first just to see what the next card I would have. So I'll do that first.
Okay.
That is a blockable card. So I will pay 1 to activate the Ironhide legs.
Okay.
Where's your wild ride here? I will. So I'm at. Just want to make sure that I'm blocking accurately here.
But I do think the stalagmite is the right play because I can't actually use the bark bone like you said.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can. You just would have to pitch. So if you have a yellow and then you
Right.
pitch,
So I'd be bark boning for a claw, which doesn't really make sense.
yeah. So I'm just gonna stack my pro molds like that. So I'm gonna block for 2. What was this card again? Oh, Crown of Seeds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your 12.
Taking 2.
Taking 2, and you gain a frostbite.
Yes. I will end my turn by arsenaling here. There's
Sure.
no point to doing anything with bark bone.
Yeah, so Stalagmite is like by far the best choice in Blitz, in case anyone was curious, as far as shield goes. Like Rampart is just not nearly as good in these aggro matchups.
Yeah.
Mainly because of things like that. It just stops turns.
KO, yeah, and also for KO, I don't break the chain that often. I'm not gonna like attack, then go into
Like a
barrage and
non-attack.
attack
Yeah.
again.
You don't have hit and run.
No.
So I'm going
Alright.
to.
Slightly afraid of what you have.
So there's no
I'm not
armor
keeping
left.
much.
So yeah, there's no armor
No.
left. So it's really just
Okay.
create a surge and then Frosty Hammer because.
Yeah.
So that's the blue. That's the second blue coming with Winter's Wail. I have no pummels left, so I'm not threatening pummel, but I have 1 card in hand.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 2 cards to block here for sure.
Yep.
We're gonna block with barraging and smash instinct.
Yep. I'll arsenal my last card.
6.
Pass.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're
I'm gonna
definitely in the driver's seat, but
pitch
with
3
Kayo,
for
you
Blood
never
Rush
know.
from Arsenal. So I did manage to save that.
As I say, we're in the driver's seat. We're clearly
I got
not
1
in the
card in
driver's
hand.
seat.
It is going to be barraging Bighorn.
At least it wasn't
too.
beast. At least it wasn't beast with it. Otherwise, you just
I
like
would've died.
lose. Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't have-
you wouldn't be able to bellows.
There's no way I would ever do that.
All right,
I
so
would
you
have
got
probably pitched. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to bellows. You're right. Yeah, yeah. So, oh my god, why? Why didn't I draw an attack action card? I guess claws have go again, which is nice. So
Claws have go
I might as
again,
well
yeah.
use that. Let's go with a claw for 5. Go again.
calls for 5. Go again.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be pitching this. Do I want to pitch?
No float.
Yeah, I want to pitch for the crown. Pitching Spinal Crush. Pretty heavy red hand.
Goodbye, spinal. That's good.
Drew another red. Perfect.
Hey,
I'm
you're an
gonna
aggressive deck.
It's
What do you
also
want?
true. It's also true. I'll block with Oak and Old also. So it's gonna be 3, 4. So I'm taking 1 here.
1. Yeah. You take 1. That's fair. I will then debating whether I want to try the bark one or not. I'm guessing not. So I'm gonna barraging you
Yep.
to intimidate one. How many cards in hand?
3.
Two, three. Okay,
Yeah.
let's roll. So the third card. I rolled a 5.
Got it.
All right, and then I will pitch 3 for my other claw. For now, 5 or 9. One floating.
5 or 9, huh?
Yeah, I could have bark boned to save the tail limb from limb, but I'm thinking that this card is not going to come in handy at all this game. You need like a 5-card hand for this to really be that good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm casually thinking of
Taking 9.
taking 9.
That leaves you with one reckless swing.
Another
that would kill you.
blue.
But you can react
true.
with crown to prevent 1 damage if you want to.
That's also true.
Let me see my grave here.
I think I just block up because that's your last bellows, so there's no reason to like risk it.
All my
So
threats are gone.
I'll block with 2, 3 blocks.
Yeah, you got it. All right, yeah, that leaves me with nothing, and I pass it to you. My deck's also really thin right now.
I just Arsenal passed. Yeah, it's kind of like there's no point risking it.
Yeah. Do I have any? Oh, I do have attack threats.
Also, if I would have had to, so the cards for people wondering, I had a blue ice card, another blue card, and Endless Winter. So it was gonna be a fuse Endless Winter, but the problem was I wouldn't be able to Arsenal. So if I can't Arsenal, I can't Crown, as Rob alluded to. So
okay, I'm gonna roll Scab Skins here. I think I have to. This is my little window here to do something. So roll. I got a 4. So you don't have bar. You don't have the. Yeah, no scabs. No gamblers.
I don't have gamblers. I don't think I would on your scabs.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
It's mainly
so
there for
shots.
KO.
2 shots. So let me
hit me with your best shot.
And it's going to be Beast Within.
Okay.
So don't want to risk discarding that. So I'm just going to roll for KO now.
Yep.
1 action point left. Come on. I got a 1. Coming in for 3.
You shouldn't taunt your dice like that.
Number of times I've rolled 1. Oh, this is my weighted dice. Why am I rolling the other one? Yeah, there we go. I'm rolling this one next.
I'll block for 3.
Okay. I think at this point I try to use the bark bone now. So I'm gonna crack the bark bone. Here's my weighted dice. Let's go. I got a 5.
People are gonna start believing you that it's a weighted dice.
It's actually turning out to
be the weighted dice.
Give me good rolls. So I'm taking 2 resources now, and I needed exactly 2. So I'm gonna spend the 2 on predatory assault. Weighted dice time. Okay, 4. Dang it.
That's not very weighted, Rob.
No, it's weighted for 4, 5, 6. I gotta be fair. So
you should run red high rollers. Okay, so that's
I should.
That's coming in for 3.
3 more. This could have been 24 damage.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
The stars were aligning too, because I got the Scab Skins roll, got the Bark Bone roll. Everything was perfect except for the actual attack rolls.
Except for the actual attack rolls,
which matter the most, arguably.
I'll take the 3.
Okay, fair enough. I will Arsenal this card, passing it to you.
Yep.
So I'm only down to 4 cards. So my last 4 here.
That's good, because I have a pitch for a Surge.
Oh, and of course these don't block.
Lieutenant Surge.
Yep.
And then a pitch again for an Endless Winter Fused.
Yeah, that's game. So, funny enough, I actually have 2 little tail in from them. I forgot I had 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, because you pitched the one early, right? Like turn 1 or whatever. Yeah. So one of them has to be your last card, and you didn't play any. Oh, so you're running 2 tail limb.
Running 2, yeah.
2 might be overkill. I feel.
It might be actually. Maybe another attack for 6 would be better.
I feel like there's so many no blocks in your deck that it might be.
I think that I can attribute this loss to mostly being unlucky, but Oldhim is just a very good deck in this meta, so I'm not gonna...
better lucky than good, as they say.
I'm not gonna be salty.
Better lucky and good, but better lucky than good.
But if you're lucky, you don't need to be good. If I play K.
I can't argue with that fact. So that was game 1. I feel like everything went according to plan.
I guess we can note that gamblers kind of did whiff, but at the same time, it whiffs much less frequently than it doesn't, I feel.
Yeah,
I guess you have a 6% chance to not whiff if you reroll 1 minus.
Yeah, but I've only run them like 3 times into you and they whiff twice, so I don't like those odds.
I don't know. You can keep them if you want to. I think Barkbone was the right play here. The 2 resources really helped me swing with 1 big attack last turn. Didn't really matter, but better than Tunic.
That's
Lost Skull
fair.
Crush was really early. First time I rolled. That was bad. Alright, wanna roll, see who starts? Unless you have more commentary, but I'm ready to go.
No, I'm good to go. Let's roll it up.
Okay, let's go.
8.
I got an 8 as well. 2 4s? Hey.
Oh my god, how does this keep happening? Another
I got a
8.
4. I got a 4.
I got 2 4s.
I gotta
Monopoly
keep track
rolling.
of which dice was loaded. Okay, the black one's the one I'm gonna use.
Link for loaded dice in the description, guys. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh,
Alright.
I'll go first,
Alright.
obviously.
You're starting? Yeah, yeah.
See if I could get like a channel turn 1 or something.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Oh, this is worse than my last hand.
Does that mean you're not gonna do anything again?
No, I think what I'm gonna do actually is just pitch 4 for an endless winter. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because of the on hit. You don't need it to fuse for the second ability. Where if it hits, so Scabs is gonna cost him, which is really what I want to prevent, right?
Yeah. So you're kind of hedging on me not having enough block for this, I guess.
I want you to pay for Scabs, like pay for your activate, like pay for weapons, pay for Scabs. So if you have Blood Rush,
yeah, I do have three blocks though, so I'll cover that fully.
But yeah, just for
just lost my red barraging.
Yeah, but just for anyone watching, it's mainly to try to stop his turn 1, from bellowing into like the claws. The claws would be more costly. The Scabs would be more costly. So that's the
that makes a lot of sense. Okay, on my turn, I will pitch 2 reds to come in with a command and conquer. So
that's a thing right there. All right, roll it up.
Yeah. Yeah, so this has to be doubled or else table flip. No, I'm just kidding.
Table flip.
Oh, I got a 3. Okay.
I'm expecting your table on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, that's clip.
3.
That's gonna be pretty hard to do. So it's gonna be 3. So yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna pitch. I know E-Strike to get this here. So here I'm just trying to see if I can get a crazy 4-card hand so that I don't have to block. Right now I'm preventing 1 off the crown. That's interesting, but
I think these matte sleeves need to be changed. I think these are getting a lot of glare. I might need to.
I think so. These are oh whoa! It just like straight up showed off my head for no reason.
I didn't see.
I'm not gonna block. Just get take 2.
I think I might just play with different sleeves next time. Just take 2. Okay.
Take out some dual mats.
I don't have any.
You just gotta buy some.
Right. Is that which company is that again?
Dual mats? Dragon Shield.
Dragon Shield, yeah. I'll look into it.
Get the peach ones. Get the peach ones. Mike says they're gonna pop with the mat.
Yes, that's a good point.
Okay.
Okay. Last 2.
My turn. We're gonna start with yield each strike to put Rob under pressure. Bottoming a card. 5. No, I'm not gonna sing. 5 go again.
Okay. Let me think about this a little bit.
Give me my best Wolf of Wall Street impression if anyone's curious.
Oh my God.
I love that movie.
Okay, I think the Skull Crushers have to come out earlier than later because there's no way I'm keeping these around for that long. And let's do a 3 block. So I'll block for 4 in total.
Sure, take 1.
Maybe I should have saved it for the Winter's Wail, but that's okay. I'll take 1. Yeah.
I will then, as you say, Frosty Hammer.
Okay, Skull Crushers should have gone into the Winter's Wail. Assuming that you were gonna do that, probably should have done that. But
you could change it. Just take another one from the East Strike and just block out the Winter's Wail.
Yeah.
Or
how many cards in hand right now? Sorry.
1.
Okay. They had 2 cards left. There's probably a good chance. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it back if you don't mind. I'm gonna save the Skull Crushers for the Winter's Wail, so I'll take 2 from the East Strike.
Yep.
And then knowing you're gonna go with or assuming you're gonna go with the Winter's Wail,
it's East Strike it to Winter's Wail. It's like a 90% shot when I only
yeah. Let's go with a 4 block on the Winter's Wail.
Especially because I had no arsenal either. Like I have one now, but I didn't have one before.
Yes. No.
So it's 18 all.
Totes agree.
Totes Magoats. All right.
Totes Magoats agree.
Over to you.
I'm just gonna pitch for a pack hunt. So let's roll KO first. 1 floating.
All right. Casual pack hunt for like 12.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping for. 2-card hands can be pretty good. I got a 4 again. Gosh, darn it.
You got a 4, so it's just for 3?
It's only 3. I will intimidate one. Probably won't matter, but show me
Oh,
random and
you will?
intimidate one of them.
You will?
Yeah.
Sure.
I rolled 1, so the first card.
You rolled 1.
That does not break.
I know, I was about to say, that would be hilarious if it broke it.
Like, if there's an official rule where you have to roll for intimidates, it's like, wow. Anyway. Could have as easily crushers, so...
Yeah, that's fair. I'll block with a CNC for 3.
Oh, nice to see that. Nice to see and see that. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, my sides. Alright.
My side. They
Well,
have split.
just because you did that joke, I'm gonna pitch 3 for a fused oak and old with pulse.
With pulse?
Honestly, I wasn't gonna do it, but then you made the command and conquer joke.
You weren't gonna do it.
And you didn't say command and can conquer, so I'm gonna command can conquer right now.
So what am I looking at here?
You're looking at 9. You're looking at 9. No go again, because I'm not some broken hero. Just regular Oldhim. 9 dominate.
Yeah.
If it hits 2 random cards,
Or
block
discard
the
it?
bottom.
Okay.
Not discarded. Put to the
Oh,
bottom. But you choose the order of the cards. It's 2 random cards out of your hand, but you just get to choose the
And
order.
then I can flip the flop. Okay, flip flop them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am not lower health than you. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I don't have.
Yeah,
you would.
anyway. Yeah, you wouldn't have been like a 19 or 18, so it wouldn't really.
All right, let's see what you get. I'll block 3, and take 6.
My turn
There you
to
go.
roll.
Roll twice.
1. Okay,
1.
I'm bad. Evens left, odds right.
Okay.
Odds.
Right
Good.
side. Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
doing
is it
my
your
best.
left or anyway? Whatever. I just picked my right.
That's fine.
All right. You. Oh, man.
Good.
You picked my E plot. I was gonna play it.
Good.
All right,
So you take 6 off
I
that.
took 6. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't have a pummel, unfortunately. I will arsenal this card and pass.
The one card that you kept was a red, and I can't do anything with this, so I'm just gonna pass it back to you.
I love it. Do I want a crown?
Oh, sorry. I'll keep that there until you decide.
I actually.
I'm gonna say this new variant of
crown.
Ultimate you're playing, because last
a
time it was
lot
pretty
harder to
even.
deal with. Yeah, because it was a more.
pretty hard to deal with. Yeah.
And also those steadfast made things so much clunkier into KO that like there's so many times where I drew it off crown and I couldn't even play it.
The thing also about a more control deck into KO is that if you are controlling and I keep rolling badly, you have so many cards that you can't really use.
Yep.
But if I roll well, you likely don't even have enough cards to block it all anyway. So it's like you're in this middle ground where you just can't do anything. Yeah. So anyway, I think you're much better positioned right now.
I'm gonna pitch a cranial crush to seismic surge. I'll use the 2 floating to play channel like frigid, which is very good. I'm also going to be pitching the pulse of Eisenloft to Winter's Wail you. So this is coming in for. So this the pulse is going to count for my my channel, and the Winter's Wail is going to come in for Frosty 4.
Yeah, Frosty 4 sounds good. Let's block with a barraging, and I'll throw in the bark bone there. I think. Do I care about the Frosty? Actually, I might not even care about the Frosty. That is 1 damage.
It is 1 damage. You are at 12.
Let's block with bark. Let's block.
Let's block with Brockbone.
Bark bone.
Let's block with Blockbone.
It'll also make me more, comfortable using its effect. So I'll do that. Block 4.
Fair enough. So channel goes first. And then this pitch. Sorry, the pulse goes first because of channel. For my ice card, and my end phase, I'll put a pulse counter on it. Is this what's called? Flow counter. I don't know what called pulse counter.
Why is it flow? That's
I'll draw. Weird. I don't know. I'll draw 4. I guess it's not a pulse. Why would it be called pulse counter? All right, over to you.
I'll pitch 3 for Wild Ride. It now costs 3 because of your thingy. So I'm gonna roll now for KO. The black dice, good. Getting 4. Wow.
You're rolling well. You're just not rolling as well. Yeah.
Anyway, you can pick 1 card to discard at his drew.
Yep.
You might give me go again.
6 on the right.
All right, yeah. It is a yellow barraging. Yes, bighorn. I'm sorry. So I will gain go again.
3 go again.
Left. It is 3 go again. Yeah.
Do I care? Question mark.
Probably not. Oh man.
I will pitch Autumn's Touch to Crown.
Okay.
See what I can see. I have one floating after this.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna take 2 here.
Okay. Yep. I will keep this last card in my hand. I'm too poor to pay for anything, and I'm done.
Fair enough. I pretty much just crowned there just to look for the second ice card.
Yeah, that
Keep the
makes sense.
channel alive. I did not find it, but
Good.
it's definitely worth a shot. And if I needed to, if he did attack again, I had the one floating for the Ironhide legs as far as efficiency goes. So
Yeah.
that was kind of the plan. So Seismic Surge pops.
Hmm.
I will be able to do something, which is nice. Something is better than nothing, I like to say.
Yeah.
I guess everyone likes to say that.
I tend to agree with that.
Yep, I tend to agree with that analysis. I'll pitch a Staunch Response, which is what I ended up drawing. I will play Endless Winter, and I am able to fuse it.
Okay.
So what this means is coming in for 8, and the fuse effect is active. So every card you block with, so whenever a defending hero adds a defending card, including your armor, creates a frostbite under your control.
Yeah.
And
And
so this
it's
is
coming in for 8.
Yeah, not dominated or anything. I have 2 cards in hand.
Not dominated. Yeah.
And you know one of the cards is the Polar Blast. You don't know what the other card is.
Fair. Polar Blast, what color?
Blue.
Well.
Well.
Well. All right, that's fair. I'll block 6, and I'll add in the Skull Cap to block 8. I'm not gonna play around Pummel because
Why
that's
bother?
crazy.
So you get 3 frostbites off of that.
That's true. Yes, that is true.
Yeah, I don't have Pummel. I'm not that good.
Good. Good. Although, what am I gonna do with 3 frostbites? What am I gonna do on my
Tell
turn?
me. So channel goes to 2. I don't have 2 ice, so I will discard it.
Sounds good.
Discard Endless, and I will arsenal this card.
Good. Okay. So 3 frostbites. I am pretty much just like deadlocked here. I'm just gonna pass it back to you.
Sounds good.
Waiting for my big moment, you know.
You're waiting for your time to shine.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That was 2 endless that you played, or was it 1 Oaken and 1 endless?
1 Oaken, 1 endless.
Yeah. Okay.
The Oaken was the one that I played an endless at the very beginning, though.
Oh, that's right. Turn 1. Okay, so you have 2 endless played. That's good.
What are you doing to me, Google? No, I don't want to use Google Assistant. No.
Stop, Google. No.
Oh my God. It's like a
Get out of my house.
Is that Peanut in the back? I can't see.
It is not. No. That's one of her toys, though.
Oh, that's fair. Sorry, I keep getting mixed up sometimes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pitch Macho Grande to Crown first to see if I can get something slightly better. Okay. I did not.
Not better than Macho Grande Blue. Ooh.
I know, right?
Oh man.
So there's a couple things I can do here. I think the play is just to. So I just got another blue generic card. I didn't get the element.
Okay. Yeah.
I had an ice card in hand, which is nice. So I think I'm just gonna Frosty Hammer with 3 cards
2
in
cards. Hand. Yeah. Okay. Well, I know what to expect then. I think.
I don't know what you're talking about. I played the 5th and the 6th and the 7th for that matter.
Frostbite. You know what? I don't care. Just deal it. I'm taking 4 or 8.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
He said he wanted it.
I'm not blocking 8 anyway. I'll take the Frostbite.
Frostbite is yours.
If I can deal with that, because I do have Raid Roll, so it's like now or never.
True enough.
Just gotta put enough pressure. There's a Stalagmite I have to deal with, but it's probably gonna be okay. I'm gonna pitch 3 to play Raid Roll, so I have 2 floating.
Yep.
Okay. So I guess Scabs makes the most sense. Yep. Although you could re-roll my Scabs if you want to.
I could, but again, I see it more effective on like a Kayo roll, not a Scabs roll.
Let me re-roll. That's right. I just fell off my desk. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
There's a 1 and a 3. So if you want to be extra mean, you could take the chance.
No, because like I could re-roll the 3 into a 6. Like, why would I do that? No. You could take your 1 action. You could take your 1 action. No, you could take your 1 action point.
It doesn't even matter. Take that off. Okay. Let's let's spend 2. Now this is the risky part because I really have to go again here, but I'll spend 2 on Wild Ride. I could probably draw into a non-6. Oh, KO first, of course.
Yep.
So let's roll
2
two
for 2 for
dice.
Kayo.
It's one. One. Come on. Come on, man. 1 and 3. Exact same rolls before.
Okay, so I don't need to reroll. Got it.
You don't have to roll that. No, I will draw and discard though. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Eric's motto when picking wild ride cards to discard.
Roll dice.
Roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1 will be here. Yeah.
6.
6. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. It's my blood rush that I just drew into.
I don't know how. Why am I so
Be
good
cool.
at just? Why am I so good at making wild ride never have go again?
I don't have go again. All right. Well, you ruined my life. I'm attack for 3.
So dramatic.
So I wanted to showcase this deck a little better, but this is not. You're not making it easy. You gotta let me discard what I want.
I'm not. You're the one rolling 1 and 3 a whole bunch.
That's true. You rolled that 6. It's all your fault.
That's true. I'm taking all the rolls.
I have no floating either. So yeah.
Okay.
It's not looking good.
So I'm just going to crown first.
Yeah. This felt like it was better than game 1 because I'm drawing into these pieces, but I'm actually much lower health than I was in game 1.
That's also true. I'm gonna take the 6.
It's only 3.
It's not even
It's only
6. I'll take.
So
3.
you're taking 2. It's only 2. You blocked 1 with crown, right?
I'm taking 2 down to 14.
I'm gonna arsenal this. There's really nothing I can do now. Failed the scav skins. Failed the discard. My goodness. All right. It's okay. I chose this deck. I should not be upset.
I chose this deck. That's fair.
I was
You did choose
molded
it.
by it. The deck chose me. I was molded by it.
I'm just gonna be
Born into
pitching
it.
6 for 8 with Glacial Footsteps. No fuse, so it
8?
doesn't have dominate.
8?
It doesn't. Yeah, no dominate. 1 card in hand. Didn't have an ice card, so I couldn't fuse if I wanted to. But
All right, I gotta be bold. Let's block 2 pummel. Block 1 skullcap. Block 2 for 5.
taking 3. Oh, he's got something cooking in the old lab.
I drew into a blood rush, so.
Well, at least I can't discard that one.
Yeah.
All right, over to you.
I'm gonna make sure to play that first.
Yep.
I think I want to. Do I bark bone this? No, I don't want to risk the bark bone failing.
At least every time you rolled a 1, it was already to roll, so your skull crushers are still alive, which is kind of nice.
That's true. I wasn't keeping track of the skull crushers.
I'm pretty sure every time you rolled a 1, it was with a 3, because you rolled 1 3 1 3.
For that turn, for sure, I did not.
You rolled a bunch of 1s game 1. Yeah, that was all game 1 though, so I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
We could be wrong, but it's okay. Let me have this, please.
I'm not that cool.
Arsenal 1 and 2 Blood Rush. So I will discard the only card I have, which is Bare Fangs.
Sure. So you draw 2 cards.
Yes.
You still have Barkbone active too. It's pretty good.
Yes. So I'm thinking of the Barkbone here. I think I will use it. Oh my
Sure.
gosh. Yes. You know what?
What?
So there's a risk that I actually kill myself. So I'm actually just gonna pitch Beast Within.
There's a risky
Because if I roll the 4 or higher on Barkbone, I gain the 2 resources, then I have to use them and then keep Beast Within my hand.
Oh, that's true. You don't have the
I'm gonna
you don't
for sure
have the target.
pitch this, and then I might be able to Barkbone after this. So
Does that have go again?
oh, there's no go again.
You can roll scabs first if you want.
It'll be claw. I don't think I want to risk scabs on a single roll. I think I'm gonna go for claw first for 2.
Yeah. So for 5 go again.
Yes, 5 go again. I'm sorry. So Bare Fangs will come out after.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be trying to survive. This is the plan here. So Crown of Seeds, because I feel like after this you probably don't have that much juice left because you're at 1.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I'm drawing first. I should be doing that first, and then
Just check
doing
and see
this.
if there's any more Beast Withins that I can draw into, but no, they're all accounted for in the grave and the pitch, so there's no risk of me killing myself.
Okay, so I have Staunch. However, Staunch is a clean block, but I'm thinking if I need it later.
Yeah, maybe.
What else would you have? Dominate is there's one card that you own that has Dominate other than Pulping. That a Predatory Assault, I think.
Yes,
how
that one
many
has
cards-
dominated. I've discarded a 6 or more.
How many cards in hand?
I've got 2. So one of them is for sure Bare Fangs.
And then you just
That I might want to
yeah.
Barkbone for.
Yeah, so you can like pitch for Claw and then come in with Bare Fangs. It's a pretty big turn.
Yeah, it's big if my bark bone pays off. I have to roll 4 or higher on that.
I think I'm just going to take 4 here from the claws and wait and
Sure.
see. Hold on. Sorry, give me a sec. That's
Yeah.
actually the correct play to do here is to block with stalagmite and plating. And the reason is it gives him the
Mm-hmm.
frostbite, so he has to pay. And it might
Yeah.
just save me a full attack. So I'm going to block for 4,
Yeah.
and with the crown of seeds, it's 5. And I'll give you a frostbite off. That's the correct
Yeah.
play.
Okay. So I'll roll the bark bone. It is an instant, so I'm not breaking the chain, I guess. Um,
Correct.
so I'll
So
add that
you're
on
gonna
there.
you're gonna pay for that.
Uh, yes, that is correct. I do have to pay for that.
Sir,
Sorry.
there's a tax for
It's
that.
yellow. There's a we have procedures here.
We have
Okay.
procedures here.
Come on. A 4. Okay, so I'm at
So
3 now.
you got 2 resources. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, okay. So that is not enough to claw and bear fangs, of course. So
Yeah, the
I think I have
stalagmite's
a
coming
good
in clutch
chance.
here.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely saved yourself 5 damage here.
Or more if you double the KO roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking like I'm not gonna claw here, so I'm thinking you're saving yourself at least the claw.
Yep.
But I will pitch 2 for the bear fangs. I checked. There's no beast within on top of here, so I'm not gonna kill myself. Roll KO first, of
Yep.
course.
Getting,
Let's go.
getting gamblers ready.
I got a 2. Do you want to gamble with me anyway?
Oh, not really.
No,
Fuck it.
you don't feel like doing it really.
Sure. No one can say I'm not a nice person
That's
now.
some extra
Gamblers
pity
the
right
2.
there. That's
Pity
gonna go into 1.
gamblers.
It's gonna go into 1 and kill my skull crushers. That's the play, isn't it?
If it goes into a 1, I can't say
I
anything.
got a 2.
You got another 2. It is confirmed that this set of Gambler's Glove only rolls the same dice. Like, you get the same roll again. That's the 3rd time that's happened in a row where I literally re-roll into the same damn die.
You got a loaded gambler's gloves. Or unloaded, I guess. Anyway,
so-
I'm gonna draw and discard. I drew into an E-pot.
So
Fine.
it doesn't gain the
Fine.
buff. That's fine.
No, it's gonna be 3. Oh no, sorry, plus the 2 from Blood Rush. It's gonna be 5.
Yeah, so I will
It was a
use the
claw.
2 for we'll use the 2 for staunch
Yeah,
to block
okay,
the 5.
that's-
The play was if he did double roll to pitch another 4 to block 3 and take some damage and then come back with a Winter's Wail with my last ice card, but
Oops, I just tossed my claw into the trash. There we go.
well, kind of
All
is
right.
kind of is
That
trash.
my
I'm just-
excuse me. All right. Actually, what did I play so far? I gotta check my damage threats because I played Blood Rush. I played Ready to Roll, second Blood Rush. Okay, there's one Ready to Roll in here.
All right, so you just have to survive, huh?
I mean, yes, yeah, 14 health still. What am I gonna do?
I can either pitch for hammer or I can channel lake. I don't know how mean I am. Do I really want to channel lake this late in the game? I feel like that's just like too burdensome.
I'm normally not too impacted. If I have a big blowout turn, yes, I don't want it. But
Yeah.
Channel Lake is not
I
so bad
wanna-
if I'm going on a 2-card hand, you know,
My
because I can
last
just pitch
card.
3 and
Yeah, my last card is not a blue or a yellow, it's a red, so I can't actually pitch to play Channel Lake and pitch again to Winter's Wail, so it's either one or the other. And I want cards out of your hand, so I'll
yeah,
get a
that
Winter's
makes
Wail
sense.
to grab
That makes a
a.
lot of sense.
Sorry. I'm going to pitch Pulverize to. That was my other card, which obviously can't play.
For
to-
Seismic Surge.
And then I'm going to Winter's Wail off the Winter's
Yeah.
Grasp.
That makes a lot of sense. I do have my Scab Skin Leathers still
Yeah, so
active.
yeah, it's not like you can block it with a card, but like I want a card. Like your
Yeah,
3
yeah.
damage potential, your 3 card potential, and 4 card potential is pretty big.
A lot different, yeah. Let's think in here. Probably just want to block with this Recurrent Blue, and I'll add in Scabs for 4.
Sounds good.
I didn't ask how many
Arsenal.
cards you had left because there could have been. Oh, you played 2 pummels, I think, right?
I have 1 card left, so I couldn't have pummeled.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of how many you've played, there was at least 1 on your Winter's Wail.
I have 1 pummel left.
Okay. All right, I'm going to pitch Tear Limb from Limb for Predatory Assault.
Yep.
1 floating. I will
Roll it up.
roll for KO. No gamblers, yay! I got a 1. Goodbye, Skull Crushers.
Who these gamblers when I've caught Rob in his 1 off day? Roll 1 off day at KO. It's mucho depresso.
I played it in an armory already. That's why I'm tired.
So that's coming in for
3
3.
damage. Nothing else to speak of. No go against either. 1 card left. I'm gonna move to Arsenal after this.
Yeah, I bet.
Last.
I'll pitch Glacial to Crown.
I only have 1 floating anyway, so.
I have 2 floating. Uh, I'll use one of the floating to Ironhide, so I'll block the full 3.
Extra rude. Yeah, I'll block. I'll Arsenal. I'm sorry. Pass it to you.
Yep. Now I just want to take cards out of his hand. So Seismic is active.
Yeah.
I'll pitch yellow Autumn's Touch to create another Seismic. So I have 1 floating.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll pitch a blue to Spinal Crush for 9.
Yeah, 9. I can actually block that, I guess.
Yep. I just want your cards.
Yeah. No, you got him. Oh, but then there's.
I have 1
I'm
card.
ready to roll. I gotta block 3 to roll.
Or you could die.
I guess I have. I mean, you make a very convincing argument, so I'm gonna block with ready to roll.
It's like I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. It's a life or death situation.
You will get destroyed. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's good.
I Arsenal and pass.
Yeah, I just have 1 red card. I'm not gonna do anything with that. I'm gonna pass back to you.
Sure. My turn. I will pitch Pummel to Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. Interesting. I guess I'll do the same thing. I'll pitch to create another Seismic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pitch again to Spinal.
Same thing. Okay, well this time I do not have more than 2 cards that can block, so that is game. I was caught with 2 pulpings in hand.
I caught him with no blocks. Caught him with his pants down.
Caught me with my pulpings down.
Caught you with your pulpings down. Oh, that should be the title. Caught him with his pulpings down. That's definitely going to be the title of this video.
Oh, I definitely. So I will comment that I did feel better into this game because I had chances to go big, because I did play. You know, I think I played both of my blood rushes, and I played one of the raid rolls. Yep. So I had some good opportunities here to really do some good damage, but I think I whiffed on every roll. Besides maybe one of them, I think I got the chip damage off, but that was it. Maybe not. I can't remember if I actually got 1 roll off or not. Anyway, I had the opportunity, but I just didn't roll well in this game. Whereas last game I didn't have the opportunity. So
that's also fair. I think it was like probably if you would have hit more rolls like this, probably would have been more like the life total. Like probably if you like hit some more rolls. That's in general usually, because you would have got like an extra double. So I'm assuming you get another. Maybe I block with a card, so maybe it's actually like 3, and I take another like 11 or 12 if I block with Tectonic Plating. So I think this would have been like if you hit 2 of your rolls, this would probably beat it. And so for everyone watching, this is the more likely scenario with the ready to roll. The Gambler is literally doing nothing. However, I would still recommend running it because your luck is probably better than my luck, dear viewer. So I would still recommend running the Gamblers. I think it definitely can turn off like those ready to roll turns for at least like 1 attack. I would definitely recommend it on something like a CNC or something that like you have D-reacts or like you just literally can't like those pivotal turns.
Even on those like off turns where I'm just pitching a blue to attack for 6, if I get like a really good 12 where you want to keep your hand, there's a very high likelihood that Gambler's Gloves will turn off the doubling. I guess 60% in fact is what the odds are. So it's actually, I consider it better than Crater Fist, just because when it works, it's so good.
Yep.
And I might want to consider running Gamblers myself, but kind of like getting the extra attack. But Skull Crushers, I admit, is more of a win more card, right? If I'm already rolling 5s and 6s, I don't need to burst you down that much. I just need to be consistent. If I'm against like maybe a Kano where the damage really matters and I want to get that 15 up to that 15 like damage threshold, it matters. But in this matchup, it's probably a mistake. The 1 block is nice though, especially because you've got those crushes and you've got the on hits with Yoken and stuff. But we didn't really see it play out that way, unfortunately. Didn't really matter that much.
Yeah, the value off just like the Guardian has the best efficiency to card attack ratio in the game, I would say, just because like there's cards like Spinal, cards like Endless Winter, cards like Crippling for Bravo. It's just you can pour in a lot of resources, reset your deck, take a lot of cards out, threaten a good on hit for almost every one of those really big powerful swings. There's a good on hit for pretty much everything, or a crush. And so you're really able to cycle between like doing ice, doing non-ice, but you're still doing on-hits and really just taking cards out of their hands. And I think Guardian's just one of the best classes to do so, especially in
Yeah.
Blitz with the amount of armor Guardian starts with. Puts it at quite the advantage over a lot of other classes, other than maybe like
Yes.
Warrior and Runeblade also have quite a bit of armor. Brute can have like this is like a medium armor class, I would say, because you got the scabs,
Yeah.
you got about 5 or
Well,
6
it's
good points of armor, but
yeah, everything has armor, which is nice, including the gloves. So 1 point each. Then I have the 2 points on the skull cap and on the scab skins, which is nice. So I have actually like 8 points of total armor, which is
Yep.
quite good.
Yep.
But yeah,
I
anyway,
think,
I mean,
I think in
that
like
was,
yeah,
oh,
I think in a sorry, I think in a best the only last thing I had is like in a best of 10, or like if I play 10 games, I probably only win 6. To be fair, I think I front loaded some of those games, and that's like I don't want people thinking this is an easy matchup, because it's not an easy matchup, especially if KO rolls hot, it's very very easy for KO to overrun Oldhim even with this amount of armor when you're playing the aggro build, because when you're playing the aggro build, you have a lot of res, and sometimes like if you have to block a lot, you can't come back with anything. So
yeah,
it is kind of
that's fair.
awkward. I would say KO is still like quite strong, but he's definitely not. He's not nearly consistent enough to be on that level with Viserai, with Oldhim, with
Yeah.
Briar, like those, even Kasai maybe, or those classes that are just able to consistently put out pressure. So KO is good because of high rolls and high damage output with like a good amount of armor backing, very similar to Rhinar. So both of these classes can top 8, can top 4, can win occasionally, but that is the reason why you don't see a ton of KO's first place and semis, ton of like other brutes. Reinhar's a little bit different because of the intimidate factor, so it's a bit different game plan, but especially that's the consistency factor is key here. So
Yeah.
with that, appreciate everybody for watching. If you've watched this long, thank you very much. We do appreciate it that you enjoy watching these videos. We are storming towards 500 subs, so if you are a viewer and you haven't considered clicking that sub button, consider it. Our next giveaway will be at 750 subs, and there will be that special prize that I noted for a longer time subs. I haven't decided the threshold, but it definitely will be different and fun and all kinds of good stuff. As far as the mats, same kind of idea. Let us know, what do you think about them in the comments? I think they turned out super well.
Yeah.
Of course, it's definitely our first time doing this kind of thing, so any commentary would be nice for that. We will both be going to Pro Tour Jersey. I'll be saying that a couple more times. Myself and Rob will be playing in the Pro Tour Calling and a whole bunch of side events. We're there for side events. We're really just side events with like a
I want
couple
to
main
win
events.
tickets to get playmats. It's my quest.
We're like I'm in the Pro Tour, Rob's in the Calling. We are entered into main events because we're flying down there, but especially me, I'm going across the country, right? So it's a little bit different for me. But
Yes,
like
that is
the
true.
Pro Tour ticket is free, so I am gonna take advantage of that. And with that, we will have some giveaways in person, of course. Maybe a playmat, maybe 2 playmats. But with that, we'd love to meet as many of you as we can, and we'll be bringing that up in a couple other videos too, just so everyone knows we'll be there. And with that, wherever you're watching, wherever in the world, whatever time you're watching, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bye for now.